This video is going to demonstrate how to teach your dog to come when called, or shorter version, a recall. It is the most important behavior that people who have dogs want their dogs to learn. Let's face it, it's a safety behavior. You're out at Shelby Farms, your dog is running through the off-leash dog park, and you need to call them. You want them to come. Or they get out the front door and you live near a busy street. For safety reasons, you need them to turn around and come on a dime. How are you going to achieve that? Practice, 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 hundreds of repetitions. I can't stress that enough. You want to do this regularly every single day, and you want it to be a fun game for your dog. Because let's face it, when do we usually call them? When we need to go to work and we need to put them up, or when we are leaving the dog park or leaving their dog buddy. And so to the dog, come when called translates to my fun ends. So let's go over some rules for recall and the steps, and then Higgy and I will show you how to train it. Higgy and I are going to practice the steps of recall, or come when called. And although I have my clicker with me, I'm not going to use it with the first step. The first step is nothing more than saying your word. Could be come, could be here. We're only just starting this with Higgy. It has taken us a while to determine what word we want to use. So we've decided on dingle. And since it's the first step, we just give the dog a treat. Dingle. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just lay there. Dingle. 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 So after you do that several times a day for several days, then you can start doing it when your dog is near you but not right next to you. So I'm going to toss a treat for the sole purpose of having Higgy move from me. Dingle. Now I'm using the clicker when he returns. Dingle. And then I'm reinforcing by giving him a treat. Dingle. 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 Now, if you're by yourself and you want to practice this, you can purposely toss a treat or a piece of their kibble so they move away from you. Once they finish with the kibble or the treat, you can then call them to you. So that's what I'm going to do now. Dingle. 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 We'd love for our dogs to run to us. That will come. Dingle. And I'm clicking for the behavior of moving to me. So now I'm going to get my husband to help me. So he's going to call Higgy from another room. Okay, honey?
Dingle.
Make noise.
Puppy, puppy. Puppy, puppy. Puppy.
Keep it up.
Puppy.
Clap your hands and keep doing it. So he just showed you how to save the recall. Higgy didn't come. So he was making noises, clapping his hands. In the end is what got Higgy to come. Dingle! Woohoo! Woohoo! Good boy. Okay.
Dingle.
Dingle! Woohoo! Good boy. You call him.
Dingo.
Make some noise.
Puppy, puppy.
You have to clap your hands. You can tell we're not at this step yet. Dingle. Woohoo! Puppy, 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 puppy. Good boy. Good boy. All right, thank you, honey. So, this is a process. And you can see that when we started, everything was going well until John and I were trying to call Higgy from different rooms. That's one of the steps in the process, but we're clearly not there yet. What was important for you to see is that we absolutely have to save that recall. When the dog does not come, we need to do something so that they will. And that is making some funny noises, clapping your hands, but trying not to, whatever you do, repeat their name or repeat the words you're using to call your dog to you. You want this to be a fun game. You want to do it throughout the day. You're outside. You want to call your dog and let them go back and play. It is a fun game to play. It's a fun way to train your dog to do what is the most important behavior that people want their dogs to learn. Have fun training.